can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Danny Duffy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Cam Gibson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 25, Cam Gibson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Chopped up the line to first. Ready with another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Phillips. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. Castro is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching, he's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Perez corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Tigers are out in front 2-0. Jordan Zimmermann gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. So striding in, Nicky Lopez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Pops this one up, and Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Royals. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 17 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Phillips is going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Candelario blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. At the plate, Niko Goodrum. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The second baseman.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he hits one on a line to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Cam Gibson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Gets away the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
There he goes. Now a hard liner, but foul. He's running again. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. Gordon is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And the runner back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. On the move again from first. And a step off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another throw over. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. Once more, a throw over. And he'll dive back in. Running yet again for second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw in is Jorge Soler. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lined but speared on a hop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner going a second time. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. He'll try it one more time for second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game, so he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
In now, Austin Romine. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the harder. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Runner goes for second, and this one gets away, and no throw. In fact, a wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery, and the runner's breaking for third. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the second run will score as well. On to third, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Jake Kalish is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 74, Jake Kalish.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. Chopper down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Phillips is going back. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The relay, throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Lopez waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. On 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Brett Phillips will bat next. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gibson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12. Ready once again, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. Bounced weakly near the plate. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jeimer Candelario bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. Gonna be a tough play. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
So it's second and third following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Niko Goodrum. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Phillips is there for it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's safe.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. The tag gets one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cam Gibson. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back easily. The 0-1 delivery. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues. Eric Skoglund gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Victor Reyes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. Popped him up. Dozier has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the bottom of the inning now. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. There goes Cabrera. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The shortstop.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Zimmerman, just to the left of the mound, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He flew out in his last at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Reyes is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. He popped out in his first trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Franco, the former Philly, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Swing, and there it goes. deep to left field. Over the bullpen and gone. Ian Kennedy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Cam Gibson. And it's grounded. Just foul down the line.